Here's why you never mess with a royal guard. These are the most famous guards in the world, but you can't even touch them. Look what happened to this guy who annoyed a guard. Trying to be funny with his friends, he started marching alongside the soldier, but his mistake was touching the soldier's shoulder. The guard immediately reacted by shouting at the tourist, and they don't spare anyone, not even women. This woman crossed the cordon to try and take a photo, but nothing can stop the march of a royal guard. He simply kept marching and pushed the woman out of his way. The trouble is when some people are caught off guard. Look what happened to this man who accidentally got in the way of a royal march. He was talking to his wife with his back turned when the guards came and simply pushed him aside and yelled at him. But can they really do that to people? The Queen's guards are elite soldiers whose job is to protect the Queen and the royal palaces. And as exotic as they may look, they're not just there for show. These guards are highly trained and decorated military personnel. Touching a Queen's guard could be seen as disrespectful and a threat to royal security, and they can defend themselves aggressively, like shouting to scare off intruders. But what happens when someone confronts them? This guy here didn't like the shouting and gave a big punch to the guard's face. This guy would surely be arrested, or even worse, but that didn't happen. Why? Well, it was all just a prank. You can tell if you pay attention to the fake guard's appearance. This happens because the royal guards have an unmistakable uniform designed to intimidate people. Their black hats are made from bear fur, but their main purpose isn't just to keep warm, it's also to scare enemies. During a battle against France many years ago, British soldiers decided to wear hats taken from defeated French soldiers. This was meant to frighten the French, and since then, the Royal Guard has worn these hats. But did you know that the Royal Guards aren't allowed to show their teeth? That's right, all Royal Guards are forbidden from showing their teeth. They even get fined if it happens. So they can't even laugh at something happening on the street and receive training to stay serious in any situation. But sometimes they can't help but laugh at silly things visitors do. The worst was what these guards did in front of the Queen. Some almost laughed after she chatted and joked with one of them. But what about when they do something funny themselves? That happened with a guard who accidentally fell. You could see he was embarrassed. Sometimes they do intentionally funny things, especially when they're playing music. Yes, the Royal Guard has a band, and sometimes they play unexpected songs, like the Indiana Jones theme or the Portuguese anthem.